Kimberly here with Kitty. He's looking right at the camera. This is so crazy. Okay, my name's Kimberly Klein. I move around quite a bit. Right now I'm living in Detroit, Michigan. I was just looking at YouTube the other day and I realized that there's not a lot of videos describing where one is at downtown, and it's really a simple city to get around. So I thought I'd take you guys for a walk with Kitty and I today so that I could show you the basics of walking around downtown Detroit. It's really easy to get around. So anyway, I hope that you enjoy this video. See you soon. Alright, we're starting at Shinola, Detroit. Shinola is designed and created here in Detroit. Beautiful watches, leather goods. And there's a Shinola hotel right there next to the new Hudson building. There was an existing Hudson building before, and it was like one of the tallest buildings in North America, but it was taken down for whatever reason. And if you look ahead, we're looking at Woodward, which is like the central street in Detroit. And you can see across the street there's a lot of different shopping centers down there. So yeah, we're gonna keep on walking ahead. Okay, so since they are doing construction on Woodward, on the Hudson Hotel, I thought that we would take a peek down this alleyway that's right behind the Shinola Hotel and the Shinola store. So honestly, I forget what they call this alley, but there's a lot of like little bars and things in this alley, other little shops. I think that there's a fragrance store and a store to make jewelry. But we're gonna go around, like I said, and on this corner on Farmer Street, there's a ton of shops and restaurants as well. There's a Gucci store right on that corner, and then a super popular bar here, Queen's. I believe the original owner of Queen's, they never sold their original storefront to any other developer. They kept it, and it's a good thing that they did because they continue to be a really popular bar for a lot of locals and visitors alike. The Z-Lot right there is where you can park. We got the People Mover there. It's always been a popular way to get around. Oh my god. Look, there's nature in Detroit. This beautiful library, I believe, has been closed at least since the pandemic. I'm gonna try to figure that out because I'd really like to walk in there. But that's one of the stops for the People Mover. And it takes you to different stops around the city. It's especially helpful in the winter because it gets very snowy and very cold here. Right now we're on Gratiot, and that's the new Hudson building. And so that street up there is Woodward, and we're walking back towards Woodward. Okay, so we're at the corner. That's still Woodward Avenue. This is one of the bedrock buildings where a lot of people work. It's called 1001 Woodward, and basically all these buildings down here are occupied. Lots of Rocket Mortgage employees, GM, Wayne State, or community colleges down here. So that's the area that we just came from. Here's kind of like the square, and if we move forward, we're about to go into the Campus Martius building, home of the largest indoor waterfall in North America. I didn't realize that. And there's the GM building. As soon as you walk into the Campus Martius building, you can see largest indoor waterfall in North America. 144 feet, I believe. Straight across the street from the Campus Martius building is Campus Martius Park. And they host a lot of seasonal events and things in this park. In the winter time, for example, they turn all of this into a skating rink. And if you look ahead, I think in the summertime they do like a beach in the park sort of thing. Let me check that out. It's a beautiful day, even though the first half of the day it was raining. And you know, the sun doesn't go down here in the summertime until 9-10 p.m. So people will be out and about here in a few. This is park. I actually want to come to some of these parties. So we're walking down the little walk path that is on Woodward. This street is still Woodward. As you can see, there's restaurants everywhere. Everything is in walking distance downtown. Like, we're doing all of this in less than a half hour, probably, maybe an hour. So anyway, it's a small downtown. It's not like New York City, it's not Vegas. It's Detroit. There goes the queue line. So we just walked down Woodward, and that is the Campus Martius building that we were just in. And we're gonna make it down to the Riverwalk. Known as the Spirit of Detroit, it's 26 feet, and it's the largest cast statue made in the world since the Renaissance, when it was erected in 1955. So now we're gonna walk towards what was the last stop on the Underground Railroad. And that is just across the street here, so see you over there. We're in Hart Plaza. And there's the GM building. Okay, we're at the Detroit Riverwalk. And you can see Canada. Wait, where's the flag? There it is. Canada. So yeah, anyways, this is the last spot of the Underground Railroad where people would, you know, cross over to Canada for their freedom. And I'm so sad it looks like the memorial is blocked off right now. But they call this the gateway to freedom. It says, until emancipation, Detroit and the Detroit River community served as the gateway to freedom for thousands of African American people escaping enslavement. Detroit was one of the largest terminals of the Underground Railroad, a network of abolitionists aiding enslaved people seeking freedom. Detroit's Underground Railroad code name was Midnight. At first, Michigan was a destination for freedom seekers, but Canada became a safer sanctuary after slavery was abolished there in 1834. With the passage of the Fugitive Slave Act in 1850, many runaways left their homes in Detroit and crossed the river to Canada to remain free. Some returned after the emancipation in 1863. It's amazing. So, I should probably make a video just about the spots on the Underground Railroad out here in Detroit. It's pretty incredible once this gate comes down. So something else to be proud of as a Detroiter that people probably don't think much about is that Martin Luther King Jr. gave his first version of the I Have a Dream speech right here in Detroit about 2 months before he gave it at the historic, Washington March. So we just came from over there, Hart Plaza, and just a couple steps away is this statue memorializing his speech next to Cobo Hall, which is over there, and actually it's called something else now. It used to be called Cobo Hall. I don't remember what it's called now. A lot of Detroiters continue to call it Cobo Hall. But yeah, so we just walked the main downtown area and then out to the Riverwalk, and it does not take much time to see all of these places down here. Since we're here, I'm showing you this fist memorial that was dedicated to Joe Louis, who was a heavyweight boxing champion. So it's saying that this was a gift to the city of Detroit from Sports Illustrated. And yeah, that's supposed to be Joe Louis's fist, famous heavyweight boxer champion. I think I'm just gonna film the walk all the way back down Woodward, since I haven't done that yet. And we're just gonna people watch / city watch. It's okay, Kitty is not happy. Riverwalk. That's the little area that we walked to get down there. We're on Woodward again. Cross back into Campus Martius Park.